So I just put some oil on my face because I just came back from the bathroom from washing my face and brushing my teeth. It's 2:57 p.m. in the afternoon. I was in the bathroom for a good half an hour, and I had another sleepless night last night. I finally was able to go to sleep around 3, and then I woke up at around 4 something. I was so disappointed because I really wanted to be able to sleep. Whatever this ailment is that's causing an excess accumulation of mucus and it's choking me, and I'm sorry for anyone who's squeamish. I am too, but to be transparent, that's what's going on. I can't go to sleep, and when I fell asleep, I was spitting. I don't know what this is, but I will be so grateful when this passes, and I won't take my health for granted anymore. I'm not taking my health for granted now, but I think I took my health for granted in the past, whereas when I wasn't struggling with this, I didn't realize that this could be an issue. And I understand that, I don't know, I am grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have health. But I want to be as healthy as I can be, and I want to get over this, whatever this is, because it's keeping me up at night. So as I said, it's 2:59 now p.m. I slept for an hour, and then I woke up. I drank some tea. I woke up and I spit a lot. I don't know if there's a better way of saying it. I tried to get some of it out so I can go back to sleep, and then I drank some hot tea. And then I finally was able to go back to sleep around 8:30-ish. And then I slept from 8:30 to 1 something. And then I went and brushed my teeth and washed my face, and now I'm about to go weigh myself. But that's what I'm dealing with. One of the things that I'm trying to do is to get my sleep pattern back in order. But I can't do that if I am not able to go to sleep at night. So right now I'm going to go weigh myself and make myself a smoothie because I'm feeling very hungry and I don't think I have time to cook. Well, I have time to cook, but I'm so hungry that I need something immediately. So I'm going to make myself a smoothie and then I'll come back. Okay. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:03 p.m.
It's around that time. I'm having some tea. I did record my meal, so I should have already included that. I'm having this tea now. I actually don't want to eat past 9 p.m. And I made this tea, but I'm having this tea because today the tea is not just a simple tea. It's made with Davidson Organics Detox, not paid. I just buy their tea and I enjoy it. Different flavors, but this is the detox flavor. It has licorice root, dandelion root, echinacea, and some other things. I don't remember, but I got it from Amazon. Anyhow, the point that I'm making is I'm drinking this tea, and it's mixed with a scoop of protein powder and meal replacement powder, because today and yesterday when I woke up, I felt the effects that I usually feel. That is a deterrent. So what I was feeling is low energy and tiredness, as if, so this is what I usually feel usually when I'm on a weight loss journey. And as I said, this is not a weight loss journey, but I realized that I always start out somewhat the same no matter what it is, because this is a lifestyle change, but it's the beginning. So I'm implementing new habits. I'm being intentional about the choices that I make, can make the choices that I make with my food. But, and I'm also sticking to plant-based. I was able to do that today again. Again, I'm not restricted from eating meat. I'm just choosing not to because meat has an adverse effect on my body. So I'm doing plant-based for my health, for health reasons. And I am watching what I eat for health reasons. And yes, I am very much aiming to lose weight, but this is not a weight loss journey, meaning that this is not going to stop once I've lost the weight, the excess weight. I'm going to continue to make healthy choices. So this is a lifestyle change. But because I'm changing my way of eating, what has happened is for the past 2 days, I felt very tired. And it was obvious to me that that was due to the fact that I'm eating less. And that's it. And I just I don't like that feeling, because whenever get that feeling in the past, what I would do is I would eat to make myself feel better because it's uncomfortable. So I'm trying to eat more, make sure I eat enough so that I don't eat too little. Because I am reducing my calories, but I don't want to reduce it too drastically so that it becomes a stumbling block or a deterrent from me being able to continue. And this time around, I am very, very, very sure, 100% sure, that I'm going to be successful, because there is no room for failure. As far as my mental health goes, I was talking about this yesterday. It's weird to me how I don't know what is going to happen. I foresee that it's going to happen, but it is baffling to me that regardless of the fact that I am feeling, already noticing, this is day 2, the knowledge, the awareness that I'm making a conscious choice, I'm being intentional, I'm being mindful, is improving my well-being. It's improving myself. And I know that one of the things that depression causes is the feeling of laziness, because I'm not motivated to do anything, because I'm literally in a depressed state, and picking up a feather feels like I'm picking up a 1,000-pound brick, because that's the impact of my depression. I will see something on the floor, literally, a piece of paper, and I want to pick it up, and I just can't bend down and pick it up because it takes so much effort just to pick up a piece of paper, because I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but I'm depressed, but I feel so, that's the feeling. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm sure there's a word that I can use there, but I can't think of the word at this time. But I feel so weighed down, so heavy, and I'm not talking about my weight. I'm talking about just feeling stuck and not feeling like I'm just dragging my leg. I'm just walking past. I'm not sweeping. I'm not doing anything. And that's the impact of depression. So because of that, it leads to feeling of laziness, because, well, you're not doing anything. And one of the things that makes me feel good about myself is being productive. I love feeling like I've accomplished something. I love feeling productive. And so the more I do, the more I adhere to a healthier food regimen, the better I feel about the choices that I'm making, the better I feel, the more I'm able to do. And I'm wondering, how is it, or why is it, what is it? And I don't know. And I kind of felt it happening today, where when I was feeling drained from the reduced caloric intake, my reduced caloric intake, when I was feeling drained from my reduced caloric intake today, I realized that my emotions started dipping, and I wanted to, I had to make a conscious effort and say, no, no, no. I realize that you're feeling, you know why? The reason why my emotions started dipping is that I started having fears of failure, so when I felt drained, my emotions started dipping, because I began fearing that, oh no, this is going to cause me to eat. I'm going to fail yet again. And I think that's what it is sometimes. My fear of failing at another attempt will also derail this attempt. So I have to, and the way I got over it was I reminded myself, that this is just one day at a time. And then I reminded, and then I made it even less. I said, this is not even one day at a time. This is one moment at a time. And in this moment, you're going to be mindful. You're going to do everything in your powers to make sure that you don't fail. And I created a meal. I made a smoothie, and then this afternoon I wanted to make some cabbage, but it was too time consuming. So I made some tofu and used some leftover from yesterday and some taco shells to make a quick meal, because right now what is most important to me is to make sure that I get healthy, I make healthier nutritional choices, and that I am eating so that I don't get too low on energy, so that my metabolism is not so low that I can't do anything or I'm not feeling energized, because productivity is important. So that's it. The choices that I'm making right now, I'm just being mindful. As I go along and I feel better, I will do more. And I'm eager for that time to come, but I'm not too impatient, because then, trying to do too much too soon is another way that I've failed in the past. So I'm being patient with myself. I am eager to get there, but I know that it's not going to happen overnight. So I'm just gradually implementing changes. So I am gradually implementing changes. So it's one day at a time. And although I didn't do as much as I had hoped that I would have done today, I did prepare a meal, 2 meals. I did make sure that I ate, and I did do some things. I was productive. Not as That's the part that I'm disappointed in a little bit. I shouldn't be, because I've done more than I did when I'm really, really depressed. And I did notice an improvement in myself. Throughout the day today, at one point, I smiled and I felt this joy, the joy of knowing that I'm on my way to recovery, the joy of knowing that this time I'm not going to fail, the joy of seeing my end results even before it happened, and the joy of the goal that I have. I have a goal, a 4-month goal, and the joy of seeing that coming into fruition, seeing that manifesting in my mind. That joy made me feel so good today. And I felt the joy because the choices I'm making in this moment is going to lead to that manifestation. And I felt the joy because I'm making the choices. It feels good. And I'm just going to keep going. So today is not going to be a long video again. Today I just wanted to capture some footage so I can make this upload. And as I said, I want to get to the point where I am able to capture more of what I'm doing throughout the day. And gradually I'm going to be doing more and more. I want to keep track of how the food from the previous day, as well as my sleep from the previous day, how it is impacting my weight. And very soon in the near future, I am planning on implementing exercise strength training, and I want to see how building muscles would also impact my weight. But either way, I am still just happy that I'm making progress, even if it's just more movement. But if you're watching this, I really appreciate you spending the time to watch my journey and to support me. But I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like anything that I'm saying, and share it to someone who you believe would benefit from this journey, if they would. And again, thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Leftover black bean stew with quinoa, 3 corn tacos, what is that, tofu, and cucumber with balsamic vinegar and fried garlic. I am going to talk about this in a little bit, but I just want to record what's on my dinner plate, and then I'll come back after I eat. Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Friday, January 31st.
Okay guys, so this is day 2 in. To be transparent, I haven't eaten anything yet today, so let's see how much it's saying today. Okay, so it's saying 427.6. I just wait for TikTok and it said 428. I'm gonna do it one more time for accuracy. I'll wait for TikTok as well because I turned the camera in a different, what? It's saying 427.6. So if you're following me on TikTok, it's gonna say 428. So just for accuracy, I weigh around 428 pounds, but it's registering at 427.6 today.